Okay, boom. So this gonna be SPI, man. He done messed up and dissed all A treys, man. Um, him and Anna for the past couple of weeks. So it's boiled down to where he did say some disrespectful things about old sponsor Kody, man, from A treys, decorated member from A treys. So we're gonna get into this. This is gonna be from Demon Time Exotic. Shout out to Demon Time Exotics for the quote. We're gonna go for Dream Foreign films, the second clip, and the third clip, two gangster for YouTube, man. So shout out to everybody right there. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, Discord, IG, TikTok, Rumble, like it. We'll see you live. Let's get into the content.
There's beef in the YouTube streets. We got Spider Loke. He's dissing young Aunt Hefe and young Aunt Hefe's big homie, Monster Kody, and he's saying some nasty things. Let's get into this.
Just like Auntie Hefe got in her feelings when I corrected her about Foley being stabbed, that was too much for Crunch and Munch to take. Like I told you, he hopped in my DM right dick, telling me he loves the line I'm pushing, encouraging me to continue pushing it. In between then, I was his caregiver, his helper, his eyes when he had none. That's it. And now he hates me. And it all started with, I don't believe J Hood went 50-0 against East Coasters. I believe that's an exaggeration. I'm not.
All right.
I'm saying he didn't do his stuff.
Is it just me, or does Spider Joke have a smoker face? Like, let's just pause this. Where we at? We at 149. Let's just mute this and look at the mannerisms. Look at this face. Look at if this doesn't say hard drugs and I will stab you over my pusher. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's beat up somebody over a $20 rock. Let's keep going though.
I don't believe J Hood went 50-0 against East Coasters. I believe that's an exaggeration. I'm not saying he didn't do his stuff. I'm not saying he got more W's and he got L's. I'm not even saying he was undefeated. But I don't believe it's 50-0. That's all I said. And niggas got panicked. They put panties on. Even though everyone from J Hood to Tiny Munchie.
What's so crazy is that he went to Kmart and got this flannel jacket for the Cam Capone interview. You couldn't do any better, brother. Let's keep going.
Involved in telling the story as all Auntie Hefe brought J Hood little homie on his platform with a paper.
Calling another man, I'm sorry, I keep stopping it, y'all. Calling another man auntie or female type of things, is that like homosexual? I just want to know, like, because that means you're seeing this man in a feminine way. Let's keep going.
With names written down, trying to prove he can have 50 names and it was not 50 names, bro. But this is what they in their feelings about me saying, hey, you're speaking on my homies incorrectly. Even though I had Auntie Hefe on the black box, giving Monster Kody all the keyway props we can give him. Gave him everything we could give him without mentioning all the bullshit. Purposely. It's not my job to put your G homie on blast that wrote this book that all the out of towners. I got Auntie Hefe on my content, on my platform. I'm gonna respect what you respect for the world. Never gonna tell the truth on your G homie or all that foul bullshit shit. But then he had a habit of getting on his platform, speaking on my homies. Not only negative, but dishonestly negative. He has this story in his mind where recently somebody that's a red rag got violated like Munchie and they wrecked him in the county jail. And for some reason, he felt like he needed to announce on the internet that in retaliation, a similar incident happened to someone from East Coast. Not just myself, but everybody I know from East Coast.
Bro, this guy has to be high right now. But that's not the point I stopped it. Why does it take so long for him to get through a story? It's like, I went to the store that day. I was wearing a blue shirt and some blue jeans, had those Converses. Get to the goddamn point, sir. And stop looking like this at the camera. I'm afraid.
We search high, low, in the system, out the system. This street, that block, we want to know who from East Coast has happened to. The person does not exist. However, Auntie Hefe is comfortable having his platform out there stating a member of the East Coast Crips got violated just like Munchie B. in his rectum.
Hold on. Does this nigga got an extra row of teeth? Hold on now. We need to figure this out. Does this guy have an extra row of teeth? Hold on, y'all. We got, listen, look it. Oh no. You got a tooth behind the tooth. That's crazy work. That's crazy work, y'all. All right, let's keep going. I can't get it to the right spot to catch that tooth behind the tooth hiding. There it is. There goes. Look at that tooth behind the tooth. This is a tooth, and then you got another tooth tucked in behind it. Why is your teeth hiding? Your teeth are hiding from me, from people and shit. Let's keep going.
Hey, all I'm gonna do is come on here and say this. If you're gonna do that, I could tell the truth about your G homie, Monster Kody, who was sucking dick, smoking dope, wearing dresses downtown LA the day he died.
Say that.
These are things I never chose to say out of respect for you as a kid.
Hold on. Did y'all hear what he just said? That's crazy.
I could tell the truth about your G homie, Monster Kody, who was sucking dick, smoking dope, wearing dresses downtown LA the day he died. These are things I never chose to say.
Okay, so if you're an East Coast Crip right now, because it is in question if you're actually East Coast, but if you're an East Coast Crip right now, are you going to be after this comes out? Like, are the East Coasters gonna, I guess because he was a Trey, are you guys are beefing with him? But he's still a Crip. Like, didn't he start this? Like, so you're kind of like degrading your own gang. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I want to know, are the Crips going to be mad about this, even if they're not under Monster Kody's gang? Because I feel like that just, he embodies the Crips, period. So let's keep going.
Out of respect for you as a Keyway on these platforms. But now you want to get on these platforms as kindred, friendly to me, and then lie on my homies? Lie on me, tell the truth on you. So if you didn't know Monster Kody was smoking dope, sucking dick, wearing dresses downtown LA, now you know.
I did not know that.
Now you know.
Or hear that.
Now you know, for Def Doe Gang.
Wow.
And I chose to interview Auntie Hefe on the Black Box, speak about Monster Kody, all his accomplishments, everything that we can respect. I left all that out. And every opportunity he get, he on the internet trying to report something negative about my loved ones from the E-double. Imagine that. No bad.
You shouldn't have did whatever drugs you did before you went in there, sir. You should have left them drugs at home, because I feel like your life is about to get a lot tougher by going at Monster Kody and saying that even if it was known within you guys' community, the fact that you're publicizing it and making it a bigger deal than it obviously was is crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know how people are going to take this, man. And then it just seems like, why are you so focused on young Aunt Hefe, bruh? Like like you said, for 7 months, you was doing some other content. And then you mentioned Aunt Hefe name and you got some views and you haven't gotten off of his meat since. You've been holding his man parts literally glazing. This crazy. I've never seen a man talk about another man so often and so passionately the way you do. So I just want y'all to get in the comments and let me know, was this fair play? Like, did Spider-Loc make did he make a point by saying that, or did he just put himself in a pickle? Did he just put himself in a trick bag? Because I don't know how people are going to feel about hearing that, but I don't feel like it's going to be received, well. So y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about that. Is Spider Joke burnt out for that? Like, I've heard a lot of people say how he was doing the podcast with the Bloods, and then
if you're going to do that, I could tell the truth about your G homie, Monster Kody, who was sucking dope, wearing dresses downtown LA the day he died.
But according to Google, and everybody in the world knows that Monster Kody died in Oceanside at a homeless shelter, which is 2 hours away from Los Angeles, California. But let's get to the video.
And shout out to the homie Dream Foreign, man.
Hey man, what's happening? It's your boy Dreamin' Foreign, never living life born.
I dream foreign.
funny dude. I F for this content.
Man, I'm telling y'all, man.
So I do want to give the guy called Dream Foreign TV and
Dream Foreign.
What time it is? I'm out here with Dream Foreign.
Just want to shout out Dream Foreign TV, kid.
Somebody has to speak about it.
Monster Kody was more of an influential Crip when it comes to gang banging and being articulate and being militant. Monster Kody, aka Mrs. Shakur, was a member of the A-Tray Gangster Crips and one of the founders of the North Side A-Tray Gangsters. Kody had a very special relationship with Tookie Williams and Raymond Washington. Raymond Washington, which is the founder of the Crips, and Tookie Williams had a big influence on the West Side Crips. And one of the leaders, not the founder, but one of the leaders, Tookie Williams, took a liking to Monster Kody. And also, after Raymond and after Tookie and various other members, when you think about Crippin', Monster Kody is in that book. So when people heard these allegations, not just the gangsters, but just Keyways in general, were offended by this. But you had notable members from his community, Young and Hefe, and then you also had Brother Tony, who was known as Cartoon from 5 Trey Avalon Gangsters. Now he's Brother Tony. He also had some things to say about Spider and how he felt about his comments about the late, great Monster Kody. But I'm going to allow y'all to hear them clips so y'all can catch my drift.
My video is about what Spider said about Monster Kody. That which I'm going to say again, in my opinion, was an outright bald-faced lie.
And a lot of people on the West Coast feel that way. Now, me personally, have I heard this rumor before? Yes. Was I around to verify or deny it? No. And a lot of us weren't, because this happened in the allegedly 70s and 80s. We wouldn't even thought of. And if we wasn't around doing that man's cripping, or we ain't crip with him, we shouldn't speak on him out of respect. And since he's passed away and he has such a great legacy, I think us as black men, it's not our position or our duty to tarnish his legacy. That's just my opinion. And if it's gang business, it shouldn't be on the airwaves. That's just protocol. But I feel that Spider Loc was out of pocket for speaking on this, especially on a non-game banging platform. But I want y'all to give y'all thoughts and opinions and leave them in the comment section. Do y'all think Spider Loc was out of hand? Or you think Spider Loc just speaking his truth? Or you thinking it's that motherfucking pod? See, now you got people politicking on you because you got niggas that's gonna want to politic on you and gonna holler at the 9-7s asking what's going on with you. Is you blue over there? But then Spider Loc also did post something aiming at Young and Hefe, don't care about nothing what the checks say. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this little, clip so y'all can catch his drift. Now, this was actually posted on Spider Loc's channel. Grand Wise and Keyway on the Dead Lokes, you ain't lying on Monster Kody. I was in Chino in 07. The homie Poppy from Grape said cuz was in Riverside dressing like a woman and smoking dope. Now, the only way we know this, unless you was smoking dope with him and fucking with him. That's the only way, because I'm not gonna lie, the only way you niggas know this up close encounters is because you was with him, if that's the case. I don't believe it. I don't think it happened. And on top of that, man, I feel that it's a shame that y'all gonna sit here and try to tarnish a real Crips, legacy. But y'all leave y'all thoughts and opinions in the comment section, man. Rest in peace to Monster Kody and Happy New Year.
I don't know who need to hear this. When you go to fighting for your own life, dog, and they can't benefit off it, oh my God, they go to showing you how they really feel about it.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? It didn't take long for the A-Trace to respond back. P from A-Trade Gangster is calling Spider-Loc out for the fade. He said it's tacky to disrespect the dead. He said if you got problems with Ant, then go at him. But don't diss somebody that's no longer here.
You are a member from East Coast. You don't speak for the whole East Coast, man. That's first and foremost. You're going at niggas that's not alive. If you want to go at Ant, go at Ant. He ain't go out after one of your motherfucking homies that's deceased, cuz. That shit is tacky, bro. That's some buster shit. And all that shit you claimed that, oh, Monster Kody was in a skirt and sucking male parts and all this, he still would have marked your bitch ass out. Everybody battle their own motherfucking demons. I'm not denying it. I'm not confirming it.
He said Spider-Loc haven't did what Monster Kody did. He said Young Ant only dissed you. He didn't diss your homies. He didn't diss East Coast Crip. He came at you. So how come you couldn't go back at him? Why you gotta involve the dead?
Stop speaking on real lokes. Take the loke off your name, Spider Joke, on Gangstar Crip. I'm with that. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, you speaking on dead lokes and all that, cuz never came at yo homies or your hood. He came at you. He confirmed stories, or he speaked on about his mother life or his experience. Stop trying to entangle the two. I know a gang of ECs on Gangstar Crip. They don't act like your bitch ass do, though. I'm calling you out your name. That's some buster. Stop trying to protect other men. Stand up for your motherfucking self.
He says Spider-Loc is not the voice for EC. He is officially calling you out for the fade. I didn't know that things was gonna get spicy for Christmas. Y'all let me know if you think Spider-Loc was wrong. Do you think that these two will run that fade?
These niggas just on your top, but you still think and consider yourself a spokesman or the voice of EC. No, EC don't run through you, nigga. On A-Trade Gangsters, cuz. Stop doing that. If you got a problem with that man, go at that man. Stop involving other niggas. That's some hoe shit. On gangster. All this jibber jabber, cuz. Just line it up. I show cuz love. You not showing love. I don't want that type of love. On Move In, on ET. Don't give me that type of love.
What's the wire with the politickers? Spotting face and body whack.
What it is with an ankle hard in the paint. Y'all already know the slogan. Start a YouTube page. Get your cash. Luck. We got the homie P on the block. Northbound Media. Go check his channel out. Like, subscribe, and support. Responding to Spider-Loc or Spider Joke. Dealing with his G homie, Monster Kody, that's no longer here to respond to Spider-Loc comments about his sexuality. Spider-Loc said a lot of things about Monster Kody, and P feel like he need to represent his G homie since he's not here. He's telling Spider-Loc to keep Monster Kody name out his mouth due to Monster Kody not here to represent his own self. And if he need to catch that fade, he can get that fade. He can catch these hands. Now, we finna let P from A-Trade Gangster deliver these punches to you. Continue.
Now, you are a member from East Coast. You don't speak for the whole East Coast, my nigga. That's first and foremost. You're going at niggas that's not alive. If you want to go at Ant, nigga. He ain't go out after one of your motherfucking homies that's deceased, cuz. That shit is tacky, bro. That's some buster shit. And all that shit you claimed that Monster Kody was in a skirt and sucking male parts and all this shit, he still would have marked your bitch ass out. Everybody battle their own motherfucking demons. I'm not denying it. I'm not confirming it, nigga. Stop speaking on real lokes, nigga. Take the loke off your name, Spider Joke. Cause nigga, on Gangstar Crip, nigga, I'm with that, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, nigga, you speaking on dead lokes and all that, cuz never came at yo homies, nigga, or yo hood. He came at you. He confirmed stories, nigga, or he speaked on shit about his motherfucking life or his experience. Stop fucking trying to entangle the two. I know a gang of ECs, nigga, on Gangstar Crip, nigga. They don't act like your bitch ass do, though, nigga. I'm calling you out your name. That's some buster shit. Stop trying to protect other men. Stand up for your motherfucking self. These niggas is just on your top, but you still think and consider yourself a spokesman or the voice of EC. Nigga, EC don't run through you, nigga. On a Trey Yances, cuz. Stop doing that, nigga. If you got a problem with that man, go at that man. Stop involving other niggas. That's some hoe shit, nigga. On gangster, nigga. Fuck you. On the sake, all this jibber jabber, cuz. Just line it up, nigga. I show cuz love. You not showing love, nigga. I don't want that type of love. On Move In, on ET. Don't give me that type of love, nigga. I've been showing cuz love. This feeling was never reciprocated. Nigga, you're a content creator. You speak up on everything, nigga. If it happen to be on your people, nigga, just confirm it, nigga, or make your content. Don't go at no deceit shit. That's tacky, cuz. That's not how real niggas move. On gangster. I said it. So what, nigga? Everybody got an opinion. Nigga, I'm voicing mine. That's some Mark shit. Keep the homie Monster Kody name out your motherfucking mouth, nigga. Spider Loke. Fuck up out of here, nigga. That's some bullshit. You a joke, cuz.
So there you have it, folks. P on the block, Northbound Media, Trey Gangsta Crip. Let Spider Loke know he can catch these hands anytime you want to. Stop playing with the gang. That's my G homie. He's not here to speak for himself. I'ma speak for him. Now, whatever you got against Ant, that's between you and him. You deal with Ant. Don't deal with my dead homie. That's not here. Can't speak for himself. So I get that. I respect that. And he's right. You know, he can't speak for himself. So somebody got to speak for him. And P on the block did. And I salute him for that. On more. Like I said, man, go on and check his YouTube channel out. Northbound Media. And I'm gone.
Let's start this video off like this. I want to thank the Lord above for being my Lord and Savior, for getting me through all the times, good and bad. I want to thank my team for being my team. Let's rock it out. I fear no one. I walk with him. Welcome.
Back again.
We got a lot of things to do, a lot of content to get into. So let's get to this content. All right. We all know that Spider-Loke just jumped out the window and started saying all this and saying all that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get to the bottom of it, man. So we got somebody that know Monster Kody closely more than we do. Other people like me, P, Young Ant, anybody like in that bracket, he know him a little better. So let's let Tony, aka Big Cartoon, 5'3", let him break it down a little bit, bro. If this is your first time to the channel, let's get to the content, man. Let's go.
What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Tony. Man, I'm back again. Excuse the running water sound from the fish tank in the background. I don't feel like turning it off. Man, I'm half asleep. Y'all. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, got it being showed me some footage of Spider Loke's video. Spider Loke's interview with Cam Capone, where he was speaking on Monster Kody, Big Monster from A-Tray Gangster. And what they told me he said, I was like, what? Huh? They was like, man, Toon, just go check it out for yourself. Go check it out. So I did. I went over there and I checked it out, listened, and I listened to some of the stuff he was saying about Big Monster, and which was out of this world. I mean, talk about super duper out of this world disrespectful. It was blasphemy. It was wrong. I personally do not believe it was true.
Okay.
Not one bit. He had the nerve to say that Big Monster was downtown LA wearing dresses because he was on dope, wearing dresses and putting other men's body parts in his mouth. Come on, man. You gotta stop, man. That's no. Say he was doing this when he passed away. For one, Monster didn't pass away in downtown LA, y'all.
Now look, that's what it is. See how people think they know so much? And he said this with, oh, you don't know Cam Capone? You don't know Cam Capone? Now, first thing first, he now passed down and he now go die in downtown LA, right? Now, you heard about the story when he was on a run and he was dressed up like a woman, all that type. This is stuff when people try to switch these stories around in circles. Yeah, he did. He dressed up like a woman when he was on a run, had dressed. Yeah, he did that. He did. You know what I'm saying? He was on a run. He was getting away with stuff. He was on a run. I heard the story about that, but I never heard about him downtown LA and was doing the thing with the mans straight up. You know what I'm saying? Now this man personally just make things up, and this, like he said, was blasphemy, bro. Straight up.
He passed away up there in near San Diego.
Oceanside.
So that throws that narrative out the window. But after I started listening and digging more into it, okay, Spider mad at Aunt Hefe because Aunt Hefe said some things about, I'm just gonna round it off in one circle. Aunt Hefe said some stuff about dudes in a neighborhood car. And Spider, as usual, want to run to the rescue of anybody that says something about somebody in the neighborhood car. And him and Aunt get into it. Okay, him and Aunt get into it about that. Of course, we all been seeing the back and forth with Aunt Hefe and Spider Loke. We've been seeing them go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It ain't everybody business. We just sit on sideline and just watch it, you know? At least that's what I do. I didn't have a dog in they fight or whatever, so I would just listen to it, Typical internet stuff to me. But now Spider was saying what Aunt Hefe said about his homies was dead wrong. Okay. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know. I don't get calls from prison in the county jail and people telling me this type of stuff. I'm not in that life no more. So I don't get that type of stuff. If Aunt said the wrong thing or not, I don't know. That's not even what my video right here is about.
Facts. So I'm saying, and I respect that. Like, I'm not here to say who right, who wrong. I'm here to just go directly to a certain, you know what I'm saying? And that's Monster Kody, a person I know very well. You know what I'm saying? Spider, you jumped out the window on this, but at the same time, you don't care about jump out the window. You don't care about nobody, you know what I'm saying? You just worry about you, bro. And I dig it. I dig it.
My video is about what Spider said about Monster Kody. That which I'm gonna say again, in my opinion, was an outright bald-faced lie. I've been knowing Monster Kody since we was kids, man. I met him way back when we was kids. In fact, I mean, we ran together in Hawaii, on the lockup units and in regular population. You know what I'm saying? I did my stories about it, in the past, about how me and Monster kicked it in Hawaii. And I spoke on how we kicked it in prison. You know what I'm saying? Monster Kody, in my opinion, is and was one of the most smartest individuals I have ever ran across in my whole entire life. If it was a term, instead of OG, they had a term called IG, intelligent gangster, Monster Kody would have wore that term IG because he was very, very, very intelligent. He was charismatic. He was a gangster. I held the homie in very high esteem, because of the way he carried himself and because of his mental capacity. So to hear Spider say,
but I want to hear somebody say that about Spider-Loc. I want to hear somebody come on and say these words about Spider-Loc, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where's the person that come out here and saying different hoods, different gangs, different everything? Where y'all at? Now, I'm not even taking a shot to say Spider-Loc. I'm talking about all these players that's out here that they self-proclaim gangsters, self-proclaim niggas, hard niggas, self-proclaim all this and all that, bro. And y'all don't be nothing. Y'all be doing this, y'all more industry type persons. Oh, y'all just known for the industry. Had homies around for the industry. It ain't nothing really gangster about nothing. Straight up. Every time I hear somebody say some stuff, I always tell a story about people dying around them and nobody getting back. Nobody having blowers on them. Nobody having no get down on them. Nothing. Stuff y'all be saying to me sound watered down. I'm just saying.
This stuff about him, I find it very offensive and very disrespectful, man. It's a cold thing. It's a cold thing. And, I'm saying that because he said this about somebody that I know. It probably, if I would not have known Monster, I wouldn't even be speaking up on this. But I knew Monster. Knew him very well. And none of what Spider said he was doing was in that man's wheelhouse. No, not at all. Not at all, man. On dope or off dope. That was not in that man's wheelhouse, period. So I'm saying this for y'all who listen to this video. What that dude said is not true, man. And I'm gonna say it again. It's in my opinion. Now, how he's supposed to prove it's true, I don't know. But until he could show some super duper concrete evidence, that stuff was a lie. That stuff was a lie, man. It's a lot of dudes walking around right today couldn't walk 10 feet in Monster shoes, Not 10 feet, man. So dang, so to go out your way and try to tear somebody like that character down, that's sad, man, and it's wrong. Like I say, in my opinion, he lied on Monster, y'all. Been on.
Damn, man. So while you were lying on Monster Kody, you ain't got the right address. You ain't got the right city. You ain't got the right location. The man's body was decapitated, like you know what I'm saying, sitting there, mess, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I can't I shit on tip my tongue. But his body messed, like nigga, I'm saying, leaving. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't know how long the man had been dead. They never said he was caught with no dress on or nothing. So where the man was in the dang sucked at. Like, I'm just saying, like, these people just come up with these elaborate schemes of trying to be viral. Went on Count Capone, got high, got drunk, and then try to go viral.
Monster a long time, and that was not him. Dang. Oh well. That's my little bit, man. You know, that's I'm gonna speak on it. You know, I got Spider phone number. I start when the person sent me the pieces of it and I looked at it, I started calling. But then I figured, wait a minute, hold on. I know Spider. We talk, we talk. And I know him, and it wasn't, and he was, and I'm off the rip, I'm knowing it wasn't gonna be no accountability there. It was gonna be a whole bunch of trying to explain and show me why he said this, why he did that, and why this and why. And I wouldn't have wanted to hear it. And I don't want to hear it now. You know, so there's.
Oh my God, you hit it on the nail, bro. I'm doing it because this and that. If he would never did this, I would never did this, and then it would have been this. Why he gonna say this about this? And then he was talking 13 hours.
There was no need for me to call him and talk to him about it. You know, no need at all. No need then and no need later, you know. I just think that was wrong, y'all. I just think that was wrong, man. So anyway, man. In the meantime, between time, man, tell the people that you love them. And represent Jesus Christ, man. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Shout out my boy Toon, man. On everything. Cartoon, Tony, whatever, man. Listen. He know the truth. We all know the truth. But listen, who in the wrong, man? Spotlow still in the wrong? Is the A-Tray gangsters in the wrong? Is Monster Kody did this and that? Was Monster Kody in downtown LA? Was he in Oceanside? So who would go search it up? Is Cam Capone wrong for putting a clip out? Is Josh still on heroin? Let's go.
What's the deal? It's your boy ODM Slim. You know what time it is, man. MummyDust.com, man. Mummy Dust, man. You see the gear, man. Fly as hell. When you see ODM, you see Mummy Dust. That's the only thing I'm wearing from here on out. You'll see all my type of, you know what I'm saying, custom-made stuff. MummyDust.com. Promo code ODM Slim, man. Get your 15% off all Mummy Dust gear. We going crazy, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is tap in, like the shirt, see the size you want, and get the shirts. No problem. Send them off. You see some ODM wearing. You want that? It probably cost you a little more. But listen, go check it out. MummyDust.com, man. It's your boy.
Shout out to ODM Slim, man. We are going to be rocking an interview soon to me and ODM Slim. Shout out to ODM Slim, Dream on TV, 2 games for YouTube, and Demon Time Zones, man. Definitely rest in paradise for the late, great OG Monster Kody. We out here to the next one. Follow me on Kick, Twitch, Discord, IG, TikTok, Rumble, Hype, Light, notification bell so you know when we live. We gone.